Right, this is Brandon Rainey with FameAdventura, the Aggregate, and we're here with,
Marshá Bussey.
and we're going to talk about being a millennial in today's job market. So, tell me about yourself, or tell us about yourself.
Like, what do I do?
Yeah, and what do you do?
Currently doing a little bit of everything. I work in Atlanta doing lots of side hustles like bartending, delivery services like Instacart, DoorDash, Postmates. I'm also a licensed broker. Don't practice that too often anymore, but I am licensed in Ohio and in Georgia. And also have a travel agency called Lux Travel Time. I'm just a millennial doing a little bit of everything.
Okay. And to you, what is exactly a millennial?
A millennial, I don't know the actual definitions, but based on the years, but a millennial is basically an upgraded baby boomer. It's someone that's not going to go by the book. They're going to do what's right. They're going to make things happen, and they're not going to do things based off what is the standard or what's supposed to happen. They may have lots of side things going on, but it's been proven that you need 7 streams of income to make that money. So that's what millennials do.
Definitely, they make it happen. So, just to throw some statistics out, they say 43% of millennials, they go into a job with the intention of only staying there maybe 2 years or less. And only 20% really feel like they'll stay there longer than 5. So, to you, why do you think that is?
Because jobs don't provide what we want. In most cases, with me personally, I'll start a job. I may like it for a little bit. Once the momentum dies or the environment changes, I don't have time for it. If it's negative, bosses, coworkers, there's so many other opportunities out there. And most people in their younger 20s to early 30s, they don't really know what their career path is. So they're not going to be loyal to a job.
And why do you feel like loyalty is not something that they should do or should practice when it comes to a job?
With a job, if something happens to you, if you become sick, if you die, they replace you within a day. You're not, unless you have some spectacular skill, you're replaceable. So there's no reason to be loyal to a company that really doesn't care about you. They'll overwork you. They don't care about your feelings, stuff like that.
Okay, and that, just to tell you, that was a study done by Forbes. And this next question is also a study done by Forbes. So what do you think the highest reason behind not staying with a job for a millennial? What do you think the reason is? What would it be for you, and then what do you think the highest?
For me, pay. I'm about that check. So if they're not coming with the high salary, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to stay there long. It's probably just something to hold me over to pay my bills. However, when it comes to other people, millennials like flexibility. So if they can't go and travel with their friends because they are making this great money and being able to do what they want, they're not going to want to stay at a job that won't provide that flexibility.
Okay, and that's close. However, the actual thing is, most people care about the environment. If the environment's off, if it's wrong, the vibe is not good, they're not going to stay. They're not going to deal with an overbearing manager, a boss, someone that's real chaotic, hectic, chaotic, workmates, and things of that nature. They don't want to deal with that. Now, let's talk about another aspect of being a millennial. So, one thing that they say about millennials, baby boomers to be exact, is that we feel that we're self-entitled. We feel like once we have the knowledge, we should be able to get that job. We don't need to work our way up.
Baby boomers think that?
Yes. And we feel like they say we don't feel like we need to work our way up, and we're not hard workers. We want everything handed to us. How do you feel about that? Do you think that's wrong? And also, how do you feel about just the whole you need to wait your time?
I don't agree with the whole you need to wait your time. Me personally, I'm still enrolled in school and I've had awesome positions of authority that paid well. Whereas to someone else fresh out of college trying to get the same position is different based on experience. And I don't think everyone deserves to start at entry level. I don't think you should do a job for 3 years before being promoted. If you show that you know what you're doing, you should get whatever position.
Okay. And just to wrap things up, do you have any last words that you would want to say to a millennial that may be struggling currently or that may be trying to enter into the job world?
You really just have to work on what you offer to the table, because there's a lot of competition out there. The baby boomers are still in the work industry, and that's another prime example of why we're a little bit better. We're retiring earlier. So you have to be able to bring more to the table with people who've had years of experience. You have to keep a positive attitude about things and just really go in with the intent of this isn't going to be forever, because you don't have to be there forever. You just need to build your skills up to go to the next thing.